Go away. Anyway. Okay, this is Redmond Caves. Notice the floor is a bit damp in the middle. Water came in, but dry to the sides where the water didn't come in. Oh, why the heck is not focused? There we go. Let's see here. There we go. Thought my flashlight was on the brightest setting, but I guess not. Okay, so let me look around here. So look at this. Over to the wall there. Now, why is it not focused? All right, anyway, there we are. So there's the left wall, several dozen feet to my left. I'm standing up. The ceiling's like 8 feet tall at least. There's the way back. And then over here to the other side, wall is several dozen feet away. So if you look here now, very, very large cave. Notice the floor is extremely flat. Nice soft sand. Very easy cave. If you want to do some easy cave, beginner's caves, yeah, definitely, this is a good place. This is Redmond Caves, Redmond, Oregon. It's a city park. Anyway. It's a little bit cold inside. Well, I mean, it is winter. Yeah. It's very shallow caves. They don't go very deep at all. So if it's cold outside, it's cold in here too. Uh-oh, hold on. My camera's not focusing. It doesn't like the lack of texture. You know what? I'm going to stay to the right here so it has something to focus on. Excuse me. Looks like they did a good job of removing most of the graffiti in here. But since it's close to a big city, you know, they've had problems with people vandalizing. You know, what's it called? Spray painted garbage. Okay, let me pan down here. So look at this. The tube goes to the right. The tube goes to the left. Now on the map, they're officially dead ends because they get really small. But if you're feeling brave, you can actually crawl through. I've been trying to avoid crawling, but since it's such an easy cave, I do have knee pads on and stuff. I might go ahead and do it. How hard could it be? I'm crouching down now. The ceiling's getting lower and lower. It's not pretty. Okay. So, there's one tube to the left. The other tube over here. Oh, that's unfortunate. Somebody left their glove. Bummer. All right. Well, anyway. I'm briefly standing up here. Yeah. It looks like they did a pretty good job of cleaning up graffiti. I could tell there's a little bit of colored paint here from when it was graffitied before. Cool. Nice. That dark spot over there is kind of weird location. I'm assuming that's water leaking in front of the ceiling. Huh. All right. But yeah, let me go ahead and go over here and turn around. I actually took a lot of photographs of this cave a few years ago to try to make a 3D model. It came out okay, but it's a bit difficult because it's so wide and the ceiling's so low and everything. I spent I think a couple days doing the photography and it still came out barely good enough. But, oh well. Something to do. All right. Excuse me. Excuse me. I had a very large lunch, so yeah. I ate the buffet. There's a really good buffet in Bend. Notice how the ceiling is getting lower and lower, and the floor is getting higher and higher. All right. So, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to put on gloves. So, give me a second to put on gloves. Because if I'm going to crawl through here, I'm going to keep my precious hands all clean. Heaven forbid I'll get my hands dirty. It's funny, I thought my camera was falling over, but it was the shadow moving. Alright, anyway. Your eyes can play tricks on you. Alright. So before I crawl through here, let me turn around and show you where I was. So notice it makes a big loop. I came from the right. It curves around to the right. Let's see if I can crawl through here without getting my stuff too badly damaged. I might have to take off my backpack so it'll fit. Such a short cave, I might as well just leave my backpack outside. I'd feel kind of dumb if I came in here without my extra flashlights, though, and the flashlight went bad. Sometimes my flashlights are a little bit picky. Very dry and dusty cave too, so if you come back here like this, you're gonna be breathing the dust, which is pretty much, dried rat poop and stuff. So I hope you had your shots. Alright. This is funny, it looks like it might be too small for me to get through. Oh well. Let's see how it goes. I'm not here to get myself stuck. Yeah, you know what? I don't think I will go through all the way. I think I'll be a chicken and just turn around here. I'm on my hands and knees here. Well, let me see here. Oh, yeah. I don't even know if I'd be able to fit through there. It'd be a tight crawl. So you know what? I'm going to bravely chicken out. I know I've been through there before, but you don't know how much the sand has shifted, right? There could be more sand now, etc. Honestly, if I owned this cave, I'd probably get a shovel and dig a big trench through the sand, see how deep it really is. I'm really curious to know how far down the tube actually goes. For all I know, the ceiling or the floor of the cave is actually 30 feet below us, under 3 feet of sand, 30 feet of sand. Be kind of good to know. Oh man, a little bit of hard work. But I got a taste in my mouth now from breathing this dust. This is definitely one of the grossest caves I've been in. See if I can get up and on my knees instead of crawling. I'm still hunched over. I'm on my 2 feet, obviously. I'm not standing up straight. Excuse me again. Wow. Well, like I said, I had a really big lunch less than an hour ago. Basically, I ate at the buffet and then came right here. So I have all afternoon. Unless, of course, I have to go to the bathroom. So I'm going to go ahead and go over here. Notice all the stuff up on top there. Rat droppings or whatever. Okay, so now, turn over here. Do the other tube as far as I can. So, before I go back there, though, let me turn left. I'll focus. Man, why does this thing want to focus? There we go. Takes 2 years to focus. So there's natural light. So there's the exit. So I'm already like 3/4 of the way back through the cave here. Still see light. Definitely not the longest cave. That's why it's really good for beginners. Can't really get too lost or stuck in here. Okay. I'm not going to do any serious crawling. There's the way back to the rest of the cave. The end. Alright. Just a second. My gimbal's being stupid. There we go. There we go. That beeping was my gimbal complaining that I'm not holding it straight. whole point of the gimbal is for it to straighten itself out. Alright. Oops, just a second. Let me see if I can get... Wow. See, one thing too, asking how high is the ceiling? See, that shaking is my gimbal not adjusting very well. Anyway, see, the ceiling's very uneven. You can see this cave is, whoops. Oh, come on, focus. I don't know why it takes it 2 years to focus. Cave is dozens of feet wide here. So it'd be a good place to take like a group of beginning cavers. Teach them the basics of how not to get lost. How you don't try to pet the bats. All that good stuff. Actually, when I got here, there's a couple stray dogs. One's kind of aggressive. It's like a bulldog. There's the way out. Notice how the cave suddenly gets narrower here, because basically the entrance would have been wider. It's just part of the cave is open to the outside and part of it's not. So usually the entrance is the hardest part of the cave. Find a way in, find a way out, all that good stuff. Huh. All right, well. But even here at the entrance, look how uneven the ceiling is. So definitely watch your head and any other body parts that might get hurt. We're right next to the Redmond Airport, so it's really noisy out here. All right, so turn off my flashlight. Let me go out here so I can turn around and show you where I am. Okay, so there's the entrance to one of the caves at Redmond Caves, Redmond, Oregon.